Hello and welcome to Crypto TV. This is Vaibhavi Sawant and let's get started with today's headlines. India is unlikely to ban cryptos, talk of outlawing currencies mere Sabre rattling. Indian exchange debate way forward after crypto advocacy body is dissolved. Cryptocurrencies fluctuate tracking higher US stocks, weak economic outlook. Celsius lays out mining focus reorganization plan at first bankruptcy hearing. Three Arrows owes Polkadot developer Moonbeam Foundation over $27 million. Investment firm Valkyrie branches into venture capital. FBI warns fake crypto apps cost investors up to $43 million. Dubai unveils Metaverse strategy aims to attract over 1,000 firms. India is unlikely to ban cryptocurrencies in the country, notwithstanding the Reserve Bank of India's clamoring, which the government seems to be supporting for outlawing digital assets, experts said. In an interview to a local newspaper, Ajit Khurana, crypto expert and founder of Reflexical Pte. Limited, termed the Indian government's call for global cooperation to ban cryptocurrency as a veneer to not take adverse action, claiming that they were ready for it, but the world was not ready for it. So we would rather go with where the world is going. In fact, Khurana foresees global government and regulators becoming more amenable to the idea of cryptocurrencies. With the landmark law, Markets in Crypto Assets or MICA coming in the European Union just about 2 weeks back, there is greater regulatory acceptance coming from clarity. Global regulators are merely seeking and debating over regulators rather than discussing favorable or unfavorable conditions for cryptocurrencies, Khurana said. India's biggest crypto exchanges are meeting at software capital of the country, Bengaluru, today to recalibrate their plans for the industry. The meeting, among other things, will discuss the move ahead after the Internet and Mobile Association of India, which housed the advocacy body that represented the crypto industry, dissolved the Blockchain and Crypto Asset Council. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Monday told lawmakers that India's central bank wants to ban cryptocurrencies. At least 10 of India's largest crypto exchanges and their representatives are in the meeting, which is still underway, and details will emerge after the conclusion. Crypto exchanges would be happy to work with the government to address industry-wide challenges together. Sumit Gupta, co-founder and CEO of Indian crypto exchange CoinDCX and co-chair of the now defunct BACC, tweeted on Tuesday. In a separate statement earlier in the day, Gupta said crypto advocates like him will continue to double down on their efforts. Cryptocurrencies fluctuate in late evening trades Tuesday, tracking higher opening of US stocks and on profit-taking amid mounting economic uncertainty. Bitcoin rebounded about $22,000. US stock indexes rose at the opening as investors reviewed a fresh batch of earnings for insight into the state of the economy. The S&P 500 added 1% while the tech-focused Nasdaq Composite gained 1.2% and the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.7%. US stock dipped on Monday. Investors are closely watching companies' responses and impact on the balance sheet to the changing global economic condition amid growing speculation of a US recession within the next 12 months. Netflix results are due after the market closes. Some technology companies have already slowed hiring or cut jobs. Economists have raised the chances of a US recession within the next 12 months amid concerns that interest rate increase to tame inflation will weigh on growth. Reflecting the uncertainty, cryptocurrency exchanges liquidated nearly $610 million worth of position in future contracts in the past 24 hours. However, the recent fluctuation came after investors covered their short positions, which had earlier climbed to as much as $400 million earlier in the day. Bitcoin was recently seen trading at $22,100, down 0.3% in the past 24 hours. ETH, the second biggest cryptocurrency, traded around $1,545, up over 4.4% in a similar time span. All other major altcoins traded mixed. Last week, Celsius filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in the Southern District of New York. Celsius has 500,000 creditors owned more than $5 billion, according to attorneys for the company during its first bankruptcy hearing on Monday. Celsius also has $170 million in cash in a bank, but rest of its assets are in mining equipment worth $720 million, outstanding loans worth $620 million, and other assets worth $450 million. The document also accounts for $600 million in the platform's Cell token, which is far more valuable than the coin's total market capitalization. The firm claims that most of the drop was due to the collapse in crypto prices, shrinking its assets by $12.3 billion. The hearing on Monday, as well as a slew of court documents, including a 61-page declaration from CEO Alex Messinski, indicate that much of Celsius' plan to recoup its losses is heavily reliant on the project's future profit of its wholly owned mining subsidiary, Celsius Mining. The second hearing in the Celsius bankruptcy proceeding will be held remotely on the morning of August 10th. According to court documents, Three Arrow Capital owes blockchain development lab Moonbeam Foundation over $17 million in the stablecoin and $10 million in the Moonbeam issued tokens. On September 20, 2021, Moonbeam Foundation and 3AC reached an agreement. 3AC took out an open-term loan with a 12% interest rate. Separately, Moonbeam hired 3AC as a liquidity consultant for the network's Moonriver and Glimmer tokens. Moonbeam is a Polkadot-based smart contract network that enables interoperability between the Polkadot and Ethereum networks. 3AC held over 10 million GLMR tokens and 200,000 MOVR tokens. These have not been returned to Moonbeam as of July 15. These are valued at nearly $10 million at current market rates. Under the term of the liquidity consultancy, 3AC was tasked by Moonbeam to make commercially reasonable effort to open up new markets for two tokens, with the fund also conducting market analysis and suggesting new suitable exchanges for the token to trade on. Meanwhile, the documents show that Moonbeam paid 3AC a sum of $90,000 as a 6-month fee in installments for the consultancy services. That's it for today. This is Vaibhavi Sawant signing off. Keep watching Crypto TV.